Good afternoon. My firm, EyeQ Research, has partnered with the Ophthalmology Innovation Summit to create the OIS Index, a composite of ophthalmic growth stocks that will serve as a tool to track the performance of our industry with respect to market and investment for performance. Stock market indices are used to track and analyze the performance of the stock market. Indices such as the S&P 500 and the Russell 3000 are US market indices. The Nikkei in Japan and the DAX in Germany are examples of international indices. And some market indices track individual sectors of the market, with the most visible one in our field being the NASDAQ Biotechnology Index. We've created the OIS Index to track the performance of publicly traded small cap and mid cap companies in ophthalmology, both biopharma and device, as a way to see how our industry is doing over time with respect to investment performance in absolute terms and relative to the broader biotech and medical device markets and the stock market as a whole. The index was launched on October 1st with an initial base value of 1,000. Performance of the index will be updated on a regular basis on the OIS website and in OIS Healthegy media. Our hope is that the index will provide some additional context for our reporting on industry news and developments. So who's in the index? As I said, it's mid-cap and small-cap publicly traded companies with at least half of their value coming from ophthalmic products and technology. The index is currently weighted about 70% biopharma and 30% ophthalmic device, based both on number of companies and on total company valuation. It's a market cap weighted index, which gives more weight to companies with higher valuations. But like a lot of market indices, including the NASDAQ Biotech Index, the largest companies are capped to prevent them from dominating the index performance. In the OIS Index, if there are any companies that would on their own make up 20% or more of total valuation, we're capping them at 10% of index value. We're capping the next group of companies at 8%, and then all other companies are capped at no more than 6% of total index value. The index will be updated and rebalanced quarterly, adding new companies that have gone public, removing companies based on M&A transactions, and adjusting share counts. For example, we were planning to launch with 30 companies in the index, but last month, 11 biotherapeutics agreed to a transaction that will transform it from an ophthalmology company into an oncology company. So our list was reduced to 29. Okay, here's an eye chart for you. A list of the 29 components of the OIS Index, listed in order from largest to smallest market cap. I've listed here for each company the market cap as of October 1st, the raw percentage of index valuation, and the adjusted percentage. I obviously don't have time to review the entire list right now, but you'll be able to find this information on the OIS website, and feel free to track me down here at the meeting if you'd like to review the list. As an example of the valuation capping process, you can see here that Carl Zeiss Meditech would make up 24% of index value without any adjustment, so we've capped that one at 10%. We've capped 4 other companies at 8% of index value, and 2 have been capped at 6%. This excess valuation, if you will, is then redistributed proportionally to the rest of the companies. Looking back at the past 6 months, here's how the OIS Index would have performed had it been launched back on April 1st. Over this period, the OIS Index was up 22%, boosted by strong performance during September. This compares to a 19% gain for US medical devices, 11% for the NASDAQ Biotechnology Index, and a 6% gain for the US stock market as a whole. If we look back 12 months, as Emmett Cunningham showed in a slide earlier today, performance of the OIS Index would have fallen right in between the medical device and biotech indices, which is what you might expect for an index that's composed of a mix of biotech and device stocks. Now, as we evaluate performance of the index over time, we'll be looking for stocks that have had the greatest impact on performance, both positive and negative. Over the past 6 months, the largest positive contributors to index performance have been Aerie, Glaukos, Spark, and Clearside. The OIS Index is a work in progress, and we welcome your feedback regarding the methodology and any additional companies that are appropriate for inclusion. Feel free to get in touch with me here at the meeting if you'd like to share your thoughts. Thank you.